Welcome to another options trading video. In this video, I'll be going through what the wheel strategy is and how you can use it to generate weekly income. So the wheel strategy combines two different option strategies and basically switches between the two depending on what the market is doing. The two strategies are cash secured puts and covered calls. If you don't know what these are, I highly recommend pausing this video and checking out some of my other videos. I've linked them in the description box below that goes into details on both what cash secured puts are and how you can trade these in Thinkorswim as well as Robinhood. And then also videos on covered calls and again how you can trade those in Thinkorswim or Robinhood as well. At a high level, what a cash secured put is when you sell a put option and then have cash to purchase the shares of the stock if you get assigned. A covered call, on the other hand, is when you own the shares of the stock and sell call options against it. You need to have at least 100 shares per call option you sell. So now that we know that the wheel strategy utilizes cash secured puts and covered calls, I'm going to jump into an example of what this actually looks like. So let's take this example. Pretend that I'm trading TQQQ. You start with a cash secured put. So assuming you start with no stock, TQQQ is currently at $130. So you can see that right here by this green line. You decide to sell a cash secured put at the $125 strike price expiring on Friday. And for selling that, you get to collect $200. Now, let's pretend you sold that 125 strike price and the stock is currently at 130. So let's say the market kind of moves up and down, kind of goes all over the place, and then the stock actually finishes below $125 at market close on Friday. What that means is that you would get assigned 100 shares of TQQQ at $125 per share, because selling the cash secured put means that you are willing to buy 100 shares at that strike price. That's where this 12,500 comes from. So that's the first part of the wheel strategy. So as you can see here, the cash secured put, assuming you got assigned. Now that you own 100 shares at $125, you can start selling calls and turn this into a covered call. So let's take the next example. After you get assigned the 100 shares, you now decide to sell a call at $130 expiring next Friday, and you get to collect $230 for selling that call option. So again, let's say the stock price moves around quite a bit, kind of goes up and down, side to side, and then all of a sudden on Friday it finishes above $130. So in this case, what happens is you get your 100 shares taken away at $130 per share for a total profit of 130 minus 125 times 100, which equals $500, plus you get to keep this premium for selling the call option. And now once your shares get taken away, you end up with having no stock, and then you can start the process over again, selling cash secured puts. So this is an example of what the wheel strategy looks like with TQQQ. One thing to keep in mind is that if you sell a cash secured put and let's say the price ended up stopping like right above here, right above 125, you wouldn't end up getting assigned on this cash secured put. So then you could actually sell another cash secured put for the next week. Basically, the way it works is you keep selling cash secured puts until you get assigned. When you get assigned, you now own shares. You can then sell call options above the price that you were assigned at, and then keep doing that until the stock goes above that price and your shares get taken away, and then you just rinse and repeat this process. And that's pretty much what the wheel strategy is. It's basically just switching between these two depending on how the market is moving. The main things are that you collect premium whenever you sell these types of options, and there's some additional profit you can make on the covered call side depending on where you sell your call option and how the price moves. Again, for more details on each of these different strategies specifically, feel free to check out the videos down below. And if you have any other questions or comments on how this works or how to place these trades, feel free to leave those down below as well. And if you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll keep putting out more videos on different option strategies, so be on the lookout.